好 ，OK。Okay, so let us to find another functions for correlation metric. Okay, so what is a correlation mean? In Chinese, we call 相关系数. What is a correlation? What is positive correlation? 正相关. When variable A goes up and the B goes up too. 就是正相关. So what is negative correlation? 负相关. When variable goes up and variable B goes down, 就是负相关. Okay, so the correlation metric always the scale is between -1 to 1. Okay, so if 1, it means positive correlation. Minus, it means negative correlation. Okay, so you may find with this correlation metric. So here shows all the way from -1 to positive 1. Okay, 正一到负一之间. Okay, so here you may see the correlations between two variables. How to check the variables with this diagram? So this diagram shows the petal sepal length with sepal width with sepal length. So these two variables, so they are 它是怎么样？负的嘛，哈 ，minus 0.11，负的0.11。So it's negative, positive, but not too much. If the number is close to 0, so that means for these two variables, they are not relationship with any correlation. 假如这个相关系数是0，就是代表这两个变数呢几乎没有什么正相关跟负相关啊。好，那负的越大的就是越负相关，越接近于1的就是越正相关。So we always check the 0.6，大概都在0.6以上，我们大概是正相关。minus 0.6的话是负相关比较大。好 ，Okay, so you can see the correlation metric for these 4 variables. 好，这边 ，and also we have to check for these 4 variables as our x, right? Okay, so for the decision tree, is a supervised learning, 监督式的学习. So we have specified a color for y. What is y means? Y we means as dependent variables, 自变数因变数. Okay, for x we call independent variables. 自变数因为 x 是自己会变，然后 y 是因 x 而变 ，so independent variables x with dependable variable y. Okay, so here we had to check which column we to specify as our independent variables, which is x. Now, so for decision tree, so you have specified your x variables. So there are 4 variables we announce as our independent variables, which x. 所以说我们有4个值 x1, x2, x3, x4, right? Okay, so X. So this X don't have the target variable, which is species. 啊，这边你们可以看到哦，这边就少了那个栏位 species 栏位，因为那个是我们的目标变数是 Y。Okay, here we have to check to define our target variable, which is Y. Right? Okay. So how many unique variables? 3. Okay. 好来，接下来就是 so easy. So you can see very easy for us to generate the decision tree by scikit-learn. So scikit-learn is a very popular machine learning package for us. Scikit-learn. So you can Google scikit-learn. So you may find the website for scikit-learn. Okay, so you can see here machine learning in Python. It provides a lot of machine learning models. Okay, a lot of machine learning models. Okay, so we have to import the required scikit-learn machine learning models, which is the first one is a train test spread. Since we have to train in our AI model, we have to prepare our training data set with our test data set. For training data set in Chinese, we call 训练集 for training our model. But also we have another data set we call test data set, 测试集, to verify how good is our model. 要去测试嘛，对不对？ But you have to use different data set to do the training process, and with the verify test process 啊，这两个的资料集你要分开啊。So you cannot use the training data set for testing. 为什么？你自己训练的再去测试，让球员接裁判。So that's why we need this function, train, test, spread. So it helps us to separate our original data with two different data sets. One is training data set, and the other is test data set. 啊，这个function很方便，你就不需要自己再做了。啊 ，so we usually use maybe 70% or 80% as training data. 我们通常用7成到8成的资料集当训练集。So we use 20 or 30% as our test data set. 啊，各位大家就常听过哈，80跟20、70跟30。啊，这两个比例很常见。Okay, so the first model is this one, and we also need the tree model, which is generate our decision tree models. 好，这边知道了。好 ，Okay, so we also to calculate the accuracy score, 精准度。Okay, another functions for us. Okay, so we just import these three functions. One is test, train, test, spread function, tree, and accuracy score function. These three functions. Okay, so first process, we have to spread the data set into a training data set and another test data set. So we use this function, right? Train, test, spray, this one. And we spray X. What is X? So we have mission. So we have the define here, right? The 4 attributes. 这4个栏位是当成我们的 X. Spray with Y, our target variables. Okay, so easy. So you may see what is the trend. So it separate with X trend, Y trend, X test, Y test. So with this function, it will separate, automatically separate 4 data set for us. 好，记得哦，这个指令它会帮我们产生4个资料集出来，2个 training data, 1 for X, 1 for Y, and 2 data set for test data set, X and Y. OK， 好，这边没有问题的话 ，so you can check the X train data. So there are only 112 rows. So basically we have 150, right? So you can see 大概75%吧，它帮我们切割了啊，75%当成我们的 training data. What about Y train? Also with 112 也是一样112笔的资料啊，这是 for Y。X 一样112笔，都是相对应的。Okay, the shift for training, X train, for X text. 好，另外就38咯，对不对 ？So you can divide, use 38 divide by 150. So the percentage may be 25, 25%，对不对？啊，它就像这样子分的。好 ，OK, so with our first process to separate with training data and test data, and our second process is to define our decision model. 看这么简单啊，前面分完了，我们就开始用去建去 define. Okay, so we have to define our model with this function tree. 这 tree 是我们刚才 import 进来的，对不对？ So we just import the tree from our scikit-learn package, right? Okay, so with tree, so they have the decision tree classifier. 好，这个就是建模了。Okay, so we define decision tree models and with model 啊，用这个变数承载。OK， 好，就这么简单。OK, then to fit our model to train 啊，刚才已经建模建好了，对不对？再接下来丢资料。OK, fit our training data. Okay, to fit our training data and our Y training data, 对不对？一个是 X， 一个是 Y， 啊，它会相互去比对，也就是你们之前去画那个 play tennis 那个图了啊，它现在就在开始画哦。So right now, the computer is trying to draw the diagram for us. 好，已经建完了 ，so quick, right? Model is a decision tree classifier. 啊，这叫做分类器了 ，classifier 就是分类器的意思。OK， 看到没？我们做了几件事情。So we have to separate with the training data and test data first, and then build a model and fit the model. Only 3 executions, right? 只有3行指令就好了。 有没有看到没有啊？所以说决策树简不简单？很简单，对不对？重点是你的资料有没有整理好而已。Okay, so when our model is ready, is for us to use the tree, this function to draw the decision tree for us. 看呢，这个 decision tree 就出来了。啊，有一点复杂，好不好？好，你们先执行到这里。x0 就是我们刚才第一个了 ，x0 就是这个词，x0 就是这个 petal length。好，这个是0、1、2、3，啊，你就可以看到0、1，好像没有2哦，没有3呢。好，啊有，这边还有3。好，这个就是我们的 decision tree， 就结束了。好。啊，这边你们可以啊，这个等一下再讲吧。好，你们先把这边练习一下，啊，产生这个图出来。好，好了，我出一个题目来，你们试着把这边改改看，可不可以把这个名称改一下，把秀出来，这个是 petal length， 看看有没有同学秀这个图出来是 petal length。好。啊，把那个栏位名称秀出来，不要只有秀 x0。好，看看谁会做出来。好，就第二个 homework 啊，今天的第二个 homework 啊，看看谁可以秀出来。